What would you want his income to be?
250,000 a year.
300,000.
650,000.
$250,000. $500,000.
She's a basic chick. Like, you just see her in a grocery store or something. Like, what entitles them to a man that's going to make that much money? Like, what are they bringing to this guy that guy's going to say, okay, you know what? I'm going to choose you out of all these women in the world. And there's only a small, minute percentage of men who make that amount of money. So what makes you so special?
Is that your husband?
Fuck no. That's my friend.
What's the game? Oh, bro, you in the friend zone? Yes.
So I'm not gonna lie, I've been feeling a little guilty recently because I have been saying that I want a nice guy. And I do want a nice guy, I do. But every time a nice guy comes into my life that would probably give me the world, that would worship the ground that I walk in, second that they come into my life, I'm like, there's something about you that's just turning me off. Like, I just can't get my finger on it. Really got in my head thinking like, okay, maybe I'm just not ready for a relationship. And
See, what it is she's not attracted to the nice guy. So yeah, you can do all these things. You can take a woman to a nice dinner, you can buy her things, you can cash out her money, you can pay her bills, you can give her the world. But if she does not view you physically and sexually attractive, none of that matters. Remember, you cannot negotiate attraction.
I practice hypergamy. I don't know what the fuck other bitches practice. It's when I date men above my caliber. Okay. I don't date men on my same
I do too.
Why would I want a man that could barely provide the same lifestyle that I could provide for myself? If I work for Con Edison and I am the electrician man, I'm fucking the supervisor. Okay? I'm not fucking the other electrician man.
This is the problem with modern women. They want the bigger, better deal. So you might be the manager, but she's trying to get with the guy who is the CEO, and she's trying to get with the next guy and the next guy. It's built and ingrained in women to want something more for them because they're selfish individuals. They want a guy who makes a lot more money than them. They want this and want that. But in turn, they're single and alone. And on top of that, look how big those hoop earrings is. You know what that means? That means she's a 304. The bigger the hoop, the bigger the HOE.
He's a 10, but he's short.
0.
He's a 0.
5. Like a 2. I can't do that.
Oh gosh, a 1.
You know what's funny? In the real world, not on the internet, I see a lot of couples, dudes who are 5'6", 5'7", 5'8", who have girlfriends that are attractive. So don't buy into this, oh, I got to be 6 feet tall in order to get a woman. No, it's these women that have these crazy expectations online. When you put a camera in front of them, they say the most crazy, extreme thing. This next clip, a woman is trying to gaslight men into dating single mothers. She tries to say that, well, if you don't become a stepdad, basically, then you're not an alpha male. You're not a real man. Check it out.
Some men, no disrespect to y'all,
Right.
are not cut out for that because it takes a very extremely high alpha man, I think, that would be willing to say, listen.
Here we go.
I saw all of you grimace. I watched all your facial expressions. Hold on, let me finish momentarily. That will be willing to step in and raise someone else's son.
How many people here have kids? Tracy? Janelle? So there's 2 of you ladies. Okay. Don't look around. Look right at me. Raise your red or your green. Should men date single moms? Hold it up high. Hold it up high. Pixie, we have. Okay, guys, I don't flicker it.
They're in between.
We have red. We have green, 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 green.
A big issue with being a stepdaddy, you have all the responsibility, but you don't have any authority. So what I mean is you can buy the kid stuff, you can take care of the bills, you can do this and that. But as soon as you try to raise your voice, as soon as you try to discipline that kid or say, no, you can't do this, there's a real good chance the mom's going to come in and say, no, I got it. Or you're not the daddy. No, don't talk to him or her like that. That's the issue with being a stepdad. You cannot have any authority over that situation. Speaking of single mothers, this next clip is going to blow your mind. Look how many kids she has and why is she on a dating show?
I'm so sorry. I have to ask this last question because it's so important. How do you feel about kids?
I have a son.
Okay.
And do you have kids?
Yes.
How many?
5.
Got it.
5. Even the other females are laughing. You got 5 kids and you're on a balloon dating show. She probably is trying to find a 6 baby daddy.
Got it.
Okay, is that a problem? A deal breaker?
I mean, how many of them How like?
That's 5 humans that came through you.
What's the ratio?
Oh, damn.
Like,
Really, I have to go through all of them? Okay. I have an 8-year-old, a 6-year-old, a 4-year-old, a 2-year-old, and an 11-month-old.
So it seems like she's due for another kid. She's having a child every 2 years.
so fresh.
It's okay. It's okay. I can take it. I promise. I can take it.
I'm gonna have to.
I can take it. I can take it. I can take it.
Just self-eliminate.
Red flag that I see in a guy is having a mom, and even worse, having a sister.
Why is dating so hard?
Men suck. Men are dumb.
Why do you feel that way?
Would you like to explain why you're dumb?
Come on, dude. A lot of dudes, they're afraid to be alone. They put up with all type of garbage. She calling you dumb, and he's like, just to have a chick around you? Just to have sex?
I'm pretty dumb. I say what I think, and, you know.
What's wrong with women looking for a provider? That's just good economic sense. And what's wrong with that? A good man wants to provide for his woman. He wants to pay for dinner. He wants to pay for the house. He wants to pay for the cars. He wants to take care of it so that he can have a soft, loving woman at home. You can't be mad at women for having standards just because you can't live up to them.
Okay, we got another Derek Jackson in a suit now. But here's the thing. The reason why that's an issue, because you got some of the worst women who have body counts over 75, who are single mothers been ran through, who are overweight, who have bad attitudes. All of a sudden, they want these guys who are going to provide. They want to live a soft girl life and all this stuff like that. A lot of guys just like, it's not worth it. Why should I provide? And they're asking, what does she bring to the table? What am I getting out of this situation? Because a man ain't just about to come to you and just, okay, I'm going to buy you this and buy you that and do this, all these different things. I checked the comment section as well of this video. All it is females say, yes, I want that. Yeah, I love this guy. Does he have a brother? Does he have a uncle? Because these women, they just want to leech off you. That's what these modern women want. They just want you to pay for things. They want you to be a pay pig. You finance their life. You give them a good life. And then you get nothing. You get some used box that they gave to dudes who they didn't require to provide for them to give them a good life. That's a big issue as well. She's been with dudes who just smashed real quick, ran through them, and they didn't require those dudes to do anything. But all of a sudden, as they get older, they want a dude who's going to provide them a good life.
I got a question to the girls that just like found a guy that just like does everything for them or like pays for their whole existence. How'd you do that? How'd you do that?
That's all they want. They're hunting for you guys. They're looking for simps. They're looking for guys, like I said, it's coming straight from the horse's mouth, pay for my whole existence. So she just wants to exist and put on cakes of makeup, as you see, and you pay for everything. Why would a man want? They don't even care about you. They don't even. That's a peasant. They see you as a man that does that. And here's the thing. I guarantee you she's not going to say what she's bringing to the table because she'll say, I am the table.
This message goes out to all men. I don't know who started the false narrative that women don't want to be bothered while they're working out at the gym, while they're out with their friends, etc. But we do. If you're out in public and there's a girl you find attractive, go up to her and say something. I'll even give you 2 ways.
You know who started that narrative? All you women. Y'all started it about 4 or 5 years ago, where y'all record dudes at the gym and say they're creepy just because they look for like 1 or 2 seconds. Y'all did this to yourself. So men are like, I'm done approaching. Y'all got to approach us. Y'all got to do something. What's the incentive? There's no motivation for men to come up to women anymore. On top of that, you guys reject them so harshly or you talk trash about them. Listen, all the guy oftentimes, he has one in the chamber. So he might approach a woman somewhere, and then once he gets rejected, he said, all right, I'm going about 5, 6 years. I got to recharge until I approach the next chick. You women have done this to yourself.
Какой тебе раз?
Это 11.
Блин, все классно. Мне нравятся тоненькие парни, приветики. Мне не нравится такая прическа. Я пыталась быть доброй вначале, честно.
Я уже научился. Организация массовых мероприятий.
Организатором. Ты низкий.
Ты мне не нравишься.
Пока.
Вообще слышал, как она общалась. Такая немножко зависимая.